Hello, welcome to Beastmaster Channel. I'm your host, Nick Atkinson. Today I wanted to post our first video, and it's a video from a few months ago where we ran across about 15 pigs crossing this pasture. Now, these are wild pigs, and the ranchers in this area have huge problems with them, tearing up property, contaminating water sources, eating feed for their that's intended for their other animals. So these landowners want these pigs gone. They're an invasive species. They do $1.6 billion in damage a year in Texas, and there's upwards of a couple million of them running around. So all the hunters combined, we only kill about 25% of what we need to just maintain the population. So these pigs are about 200 yards away. All right, now we're at about 110 yards. That big pig out front is what's called the alpha sow, and the rest of the pigs tend to follow her. So our objective, or our goal, is to drop her first, usually with a headshot, or try and get just behind the head and the neck, and she'll go down. Once she goes down, the rest of the pigs don't know what to do, and we're shooting suppressed AR-15s, so they don't really have an idea of where we're shooting from. So they kind of just run around all crazy, and we try and get them as many as we can. Let's see what happens.
Huh? I got the front one. 1, 2.
Okay, so the big sow goes down. Now you can see them all running around. You can hear a few thuds on the video, and that's actually hits. And when we hear those thuds, we move to the next pig, because our goal is to shoot them as many as we can. Here's some close ones where you'll be able to hear these thuds. So you can hear them hitting. There's a little pig, about 12 pounds. He's hard to hit. This one's back up. These pigs take a lot of hits if you don't hit them right in the head. There's a little pig pretty far out, and you can see him go down. Now this pig is starting to get back up, and I keep an eye on these close pigs, because if they get a hold of you, man, they'll tear you up. You can hear my partner shooting at him off to his right. This pig is out at about 180 yards, and he's on the run. So that's a hit right there. You can't tell in the video, but you can hear it when you're out there hunting. So when I hear that hit, then I just move to the next pig. Oh, man, there was a solid hit.
Are they close?
I'm trying to ask Zane where they're at, my hunting partner, if they're close, because he's just going to town off there to the right. I can't swing around that far. I'd be sweeping him. These pigs are about 240, and we get one of them. So
got that one.
That's a pretty solid hit at about 230, 240 yards. Now there's one back up, and he's headed towards the tall grass, and that's a hit right there. And you can tell by the way they change the way they run after they've been shot. And he'll go down here before too long. Even if you hit him in the vitals, these pigs tend to run 50 to 150, 200 yards sometimes. So we're scanning around, looking to see if there's any more pigs. And there's a big one that's kind of making his way off. Who knows? You know how he may have gone down and got back up. He's at about 220, so that was a hit on him. And let's see what happens here. So he's already hit several times, and this one should put him down.
He's down.
Zane's shooting at him, so I'm going to look for other ones. So basically, these pigs do so much damage that the ranchers let us come out on their property, and they want as many of these pigs dead as possible.
Towards those cows over there? He's at
237 on this pig, and you can barely see him, and you can't even really tell that's a pig. So it becomes one of those things where if you're not sure of your target, especially in the middle of the night looking through thermals, then we don't take the shot, because the last thing we want to do is shoot any of these ranchers' cows. I'd be out there gutting a cow in the middle of the night and have meat in the freezer, but it'd be out a couple $1,000s that I had to pay for it. So that's the and of course we wouldn't be out there hunting anymore. This is that same pig that Zane was shooting at, and I'm going to put him down with a headshot. So thanks for stopping by the Beastmaster channel. I'm Nick Atkinson, and I'm going to go see if I can find some more pigs to shoot.